Guys, I get asked this question a lot. Who's more popular, Mayweather or Pacquiao? A lot of people want to know, the answer to this question. Who's the more popular guy out of the two? Now, they both have different crowds. Manny's known, he's very popular. Mayweather's not popular, but in terms of famous, like who's more well known, I feel like from a social media point of view, right, Floyd Mayweather is on another level. If you look at the amount of followers he's got on Instagram and places like that, social media, he has more numbers than Manny Pacquiao. Also, in terms of boxing, Floyd Mayweather's made a lot more money than Manny. He's done a lot more. His pay-per-view numbers were a lot bigger than Manny Pacquiao. So Floyd Mayweather, from that sense, has a bigger audience. Like, he has more people, that buy his fights, etc. There's more attention on his, when people are watching his fights. However, Manny's more loved. He's more well known around the world. People have more of an affection towards Manny Pacquiao, a more love kind of feeling where he's more like a cult hero. People look at him like a hero, whereas Mayweather doesn't have that kind of awe about him. He doesn't have that kind of image about him. Mayweather is just his own man that's made a shed load of money. Comes across arrogant. That comes across as a guy that's despised by a lot of people. Mayweather is despised. There's only his certain type of followers that really like him. His certain type of people that like him because of the way he is. Anybody that acts the way Mayweather does, he's going to have a lot of haters. It's just natural. It's just how it is. It's just the way the cookie crumbles, unfortunately. What he's done throughout his career, Mayweather, he's managed to make himself really famous, and that's why he's done the pay-per-view numbers that he's done throughout his career, because of the fact that he's been the way he has. The way he's been has allowed him to become famous, and people watch his fights to see him lose, whereas Pacquiao, most of the Filipino people tune in to see him. The whole of Filipino stands still, or the Philippines stands still when Manny Pacquiao fights, because of the fact that they have so much of an affection to him. So there's different type of audiences. Mayweather has audience that probably want to see him lose. Just watching that at the end of the day, they buy his fights. That's the main thing. They buy his fights, and that's all Mayweather cares about. And he's made a shed load of money. There hasn't been a guy in the sport that's made that much money. Whereas Manny Pacquiao, like I said, he doesn't have the same kind of numbers that Floyd has. He doesn't have the same kind of social media numbers that Floyd has. But he has the people that he does have will actually want to see him do well and win, and they love him. Whereas Mayweather has more hate. People want to see him lose. People want to see him fall. That's why people watch him. So they're different audiences, but they've both managed to crack it. They both managed to be successful. They're both different people. That's why they probably haven't got on, because Mayweather's a different guy and Pacquiao's a different guy. They just probably don't get on, if I'm honest. But both of them are great fighters. Both of them are the best in their generation. Both have been the standout fighters for the last 10, 15, 20 years. And both of them are great in their own way. So yeah, I think, in terms, like I just said, I think I've broken it down. Manny Pacquiao has more of an affection around the world, whereas Mayweather's more seen as a villain. However, that villain's made a shed load of money, and I think he's created that image intentionally, because he knew that would get him. He'd become more popular, or when I mean popular, I mean more famous that way. And that's the strategy which Mayweather adopted, has made him more money than any fighter in history. So he's a genius when it comes to marketing. He's marketed himself perfectly, and look how much money he's made as a result of it. So like I said, you have to credit that. Even though whether you agree with the way he's gone about it, you have to credit the way he's done it. Pacquiao, the incredible thing about Pacquiao, he hasn't really even promoted himself like that. He hasn't been cocky. He's just been himself, been down to earth, and still managed to get so much attention. Even though if he's not made the money Mayweather has, or he hasn't got the buy or pay-per-view buys that Mayweather's got, nevertheless he's still done well for himself, for a guy that came from nothing. So both of them been very successful in their own way. But Who's more popular? I think Manny's more popular. Floyd's probably done more better commercially, but who really cares? Leave your thoughts, guys. Let me know what you think. And guys, remember to please like, share, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.